Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stadium game. Look, this season, some of the survival items are insane. They've changed a lot of them, and we're going to be picking several of them in this game. There's a nice little combo from Moira as well. So yeah, we're going to be showing you that one. So, okay, we're against some pretty good players. There's the rank 1 tank from last season. Of course, the rank system's a joke. It's just full of players grouping and playing thousands of games. Like, there's no competitive integrity at all in Overwatch ranked. It's really disappointing. They put groups up against solo queue players, and then they reward ranking by playing more games. It's no different this season. Yeah, they reduced, or should I say they increased the amount of point stadium challenger champion top 500 points that you lose for a loss, but it's gone from 33% to 40%. That still means if you just play more games, you can win under half like your games and still gain ranking. It's a non-competitive system, it's a joke, and I am done ranting about it this game. So we're on a chain grass build. We're just going to focus on the basic items. In this case, I went for reflex coating because I was anticipating the Sigma's going to have this kind of one-shot rock build, and I didn't want the rock to hurt me that much in round 1. So we're going to just get a little flank. Chain grass does go through barriers, which is nice, or at least some barriers. It chains onto players behind. Obviously, it's got the increase to 4 seconds as well, which really helps with cash generation. I think most of my games are going to start with chain grass build this season, unless they change that. I don't feel like chain grass needed to go to 4 seconds, but since they nerfed her cash, I'm guessing that what it's doing is it's just putting a bit more power into her weapon power-based builds and a bit less into her orb builds, you know, with the nerf with cross orbal and cash generation. So it kind of works out. It's not a bad way to do it. It's just for me, it's fantastic, but I feel like they could have done it a bit better. Right, so we do have the point right now. We're just trying to heal up our Ryan, try and bounce that orb flat so that we can survive the coalescence, but the Moira's attacking the Ryan, which isn't too bad. But I mean, with this Freya around, it is very tricky. We've also taken quite a bit of damage. Just going to try and chain grass. We're not going to be able to save the Ryan there. Fade, can we get back? No, we cannot. We faded in the most predictable location, which is back towards our spawn, so any half-decent player will read that, and that's where they'll look. Normally we'd go for some sort of fade, maybe behind the enemy team, to heal up and come back in, but that time, yeah, we didn't do it quick enough. So, enemy team have the objective. Freya, we're looking to see if there's anyone hit by it that we can heal. The Mabel comes in. Tell you what, May's pretty strong this season actually, so far what I've seen. She's very difficult to kill. The defensive items also work really well with her. Oh, we see a low health player. Make sure we eliminate that Freya. And Mail is coming in. Is it going to freeze anybody? Yes, it does. We can't save them. We should really get some healing on our Ryan, but I wanted to try and finish off the May. Now we've got the healing on. We should be able to survive this, but we've got to fade out of there, or it takes a big bit of damage as well. Bob also comes in. This is looking quite good, but I mean, we've still got to cap the point. Ryan, no. Okay, he's got a big shield, so yeah, he can survive that one. Our Junkrat does get taken down. Try and put some pressure over onto the Freya Mercy. Pressure applied, but I mean, it's just really cash generation. A little flank to see if we can pick them off here. No one was, well, they were going up that way, but it was a little bit too late for us. Now we fade back, gotta watch out. We can still hear them kind of behind us there. Heal orb for ourselves. Chain grasp off the shield. Okay, damage over onto the Sigma, who's got exo boots there to get up onto the high ground. Didn't eat the orb. We're still just trying to get them as low health as possible. Sigma does get taken down. This is looking quite good for us. Oh no, well maybe not actually. Ryan's just charged in. May's rolling around as well. We can't get over there for some healing. Freya up in the sky. Okay, If we keep attacking the Freya, I know some people will be like, attack the Mercy, but you notice while we're attacking the Freya's not damage amped, they're being healed. If we attack the Mercy, the Freya gets damage amped and we die quicker. It's a common thing. I see that quite often actually in the comments, where people are like, no, you've got to attack the Mercy, not the DPS. Not always. Moira's damage is pretty low. It's hard to kill the Mercy, and as soon as she takes cover, you're basically dead. Yeah. So most of the time, I like to rely on Chain Grasp to hit the Mercy. Meanwhile, I'm attacking the DPS just to ensure that healing goes on and not damage amping. We really can't survive first on Moira. Heal up to the point. We've got to fade through with Coalescence right next to a Mei. Sigma's also there. Freya's there. We get hit by that rock. Thanks, Reflex Coating. You did work this round. Yeah, okay, so we do earn good money. Even with the cash generation. Obviously, having Chain Grasp last for longer makes a massive difference to that. Enemy Freya, however, is pretty rich. That could be a bit of a problem. Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategy. Right, immediately get rid of Reflex Coating. Can just keep those items for now. We may end up selling them. We can get a power on this round as well. You know, I could... Okay, I'm looking at some of these items. I know what I want, but I can't afford it. We'll get into that in the next round. Ballistic Buffer is now a rare item. It is huge. Gives you a massive burst of overhealth. So we are going to be taking that. We'll take Shield Buster because we're up against a Sigma. And then Stratosphere Beacon. Because they have flyers, and yeah, we'll still hit Sigma, and it also gives us a little bit of health. Now Gadget, Field Support, still quite decent for us. What are we going to get here? We can go Cross Orbal or Ethereal Excision. They're the two that I'd really go with a Chain Grasp build. Anything else? Yeah, I mean, Cross Orbal's probably the better choice. It does give you options to build orbs later on. If you go Ethereal Excision, you're kind of locked into weapon power. For most of the game, maybe round 7 you could adapt to that. Like building into orbs more. Or, well, you can go a kind of hybrid build. So you can get Cross Orbal going into round 4. And, yeah, build the kind of ability power and weapon power based build. And then that works out quite well. Oh, the rock on the Sigma. Not the Sigma, on the rock from the Sigma on the Brig. Trying to get any damage that we can. We've got a Gadget as well, which we're going to drop down, help us survive this Sigma poke. Freya hits us though, we're going to fade that one. Our health was actually quite good, but it felt like it was going to drop down a lot. We are, however, making some progress. Fade jump, we were trying to go up top there. Ryan's in a lot of trouble here. No, we used the heal orb, but it is Cross Orbal, so we still get damage off. Coalescence here, might be able to keep them back a little bit. I mean, we're stalling the bot with it. Building a lot of cash, but we're kind of just trading cash with enemy supports there. Well, actually with everyone on the enemy team. Oh, Mei's pushing us. We use our Gadget. She drops the wall, so she's coming in. Moira's with them as well. We can probably fade back out of this one. Oh, Brig with a rally. But Mei with the ult. We can't go in there really. And with the wall there, we can't heal the Brig. Yeah, they weren't going to survive even if we immediately started healing that one. Good play, but I mean, they used a couple of ults. Well, one ult. We used an ult as well. Okay, let's fade jump up top. Mei's up here as well. Okay, we took the pressure off of our Ashe, but we're getting bounced around here. Eliminated by the Mei. We've already done 5.2k damage. Our Ryan is going down though with the Graviton Flux there. So enemy team in the lead. This is proving to be pretty tricky. Ooh. Stick there over onto the Ashe. Okay, heal over onto our Ryan. We use Coalescence. Bob also comes out. Mei trying to roll around before we put any damage over onto this Freya. Again, being healed by the Mercy. The time that we are attacking them, we're kind of just occupying 2 players for as long as possible. We're hoping our team have some sort of advantage. Or Mei hits us with a few of those. We've got to dodge those shots. Going to fade the Sigma Rock as well. Our team getting into the checkpoint, but there's going to be that pause before we can push it to that yellow line. So, yeah, we need to hang around here. Those kills are huge though. Enemy tank down. We're going to fade jump up top. Put a Chain Grasp orb round the corner. We use our Gadget. See, I know my own playstyle. Now we put a bit of damage over onto spawn. Look, when they're attacking me up here, they're not going for the point, so Sigma smartly realizes they probably need to start heading forward. Like, if they chase me around, we're just going to get an even bigger lead here. Heals on the team Coalescence over onto the Junkrat. Also trying to heal up our Ashe. Also trying to heal up our Ryan. It's primarily a healing based Coalescence there. Chaingrass Sigma's getting very low, but the Mei with a big flank takes down our Ashe. We use our gadget, but we got kind of displaced away from it. Okay, quick kill over onto the Moira. Enemy team have managed to secure the bot here. Just gonna fade up top, take that little mini, and just keep trying to apply pressure over onto them. We've got 2 players occupied again. Well, 1. Mercy's somewhere else. Sigma's the only one up front right now. Mercy looked like she wanted to go for the res. Now we still have 2 players occupied. It's the Mercy and the Mei, but Mei is making her way over to the point. Mercy reses, but I believe we eliminated the Sigma. Or at least pushed them away from the objective. So they kind of C9 it. Huge amount of money in round 2, 17.6k. That's what we like to see. Enemy Mei on 13k. Right, is it time to get this combo that I was speaking about? Is this the real arcs? Yeah, it is. So, the question is what to sell. Stratosphere, Weapon Grease. We can sell those. We'll get to it. Right. The combo that I saw as soon as I saw everything. I've changed this build a bit. Weapon Jammer and Crusader Hydraulics. So Weapon Jammer reduces enemy attack speed, increases your own attack speed when you deal weapon damage for both of those, and then has some weapon power. Crusader Hydraulics, if enemies attack your armor, it reduces their attack speed, and also you take 10% less weapon damage. I know I didn't hover over the description for much, but it also gives you 50 armor. So this combo, I can reduce the enemy attack speed by up to 20%. Crusader Hydraulics is also not bonus attack speed. So it means that even if they've not built any attack speed in their kit, you're still going to reduce it. At least that's what the wording says. I haven't done the testing. So we're certainly not dealing crazy damage here, but we're kind of debuffing them anyway. So that's what we're hoping. I mean, it should work quite well against the Freya here. I mean, even just with a flat damage reduction, but also reducing the attack speed. Right, round 3. Let's fire the Orb and Choke off the shield. We can attack the shield a bit. Maybe while Chaingrass is active. Ooh, Junkrat does take down the Freya. Rock comes in. Okay, I mean, we're just going to hold the point here. I want to go forward, but someone's got to be touching the point. We're going to move forward there just to secure the kills, though. Mercy does get taken down. We're in the little room here. I was predicting they were going to fade back to spawn. They opted to go a different route as we take down the Freya. I mean, we're pretty tanky. We've got 439 health already. Okay, we're capping only the midpoint right now. But I mean, we're just trying to put as much damage as possible. I'm pretty comfortable standing in front of the Sigma as long as I've got my fade. It's a bit more complicated with the Freya, because as soon as you get stuck a few times, you've got to fade back, and if the rock comes in at that moment, then it's going to hurt quite a lot. But luckily, fade's on a nice short cooldown. Ooh. Okay, we use our gadget. Mei being very tanky and annoying here. We're going to jump up top. Let Cross Orbital move back towards the point. Bob's also doing some work there over onto the Freya, I think. Sigma very low, does get taken down. Cross Orbital healing the Rhine with the gadget as well. Mei ult comes in, we're going to fade into that room. We saw the 1 health Moira, so that's a nice target for us. Mei also took a shot from the Ashe. And I mean, if they go this way, they're not going to get back to the point. However, Freya Mercy's still there. Rhine does get taken down. Ooh, we're going to fade back. Use Coalescence for some health. Sustain. We do manage to get a little bit up here. That's going to work okay. So we'll use it to heal the Brig, and because of that ult, we can kind of go straight back in. Freya does get taken down by the Ashe Dynamite. We contributed quite a lot to that one. Going to fade through. Was considering the high ground, but actually we can just bounce an orb here. Maybe high ground would have been better, but we're just about surviving. There's the high ground jump. Mercy's up here as well. We're just gonna like grasp her in the back. Sigma, oh, lucky that that didn't hit us. Freya's also on the choke. We're attacking the Mei right now just because that's the reliable target that we've got here. But Freya is attacking us. We're not going to fade that first one because our health was still quite good, but we should have looked for an opportunity to fade there. 7k damage already, 4.7k healing. A lot of it's self-healing, but you know, we are providing heals for the team with cross orbital quite often. Okay, he stuck us twice here. Mei, gotta watch out for the wall. That was lucky. If we get walled off after we've used our fade, that's catastrophic. It's bad enough before you've used your fade, but afterwards, yeah, really, really not good. So, I mean, so far, this combo feels really nice. Obviously, our damage is not crazy high, but the tankiness of it allows us to stay in front of players for quite a while. And we're being useful even if we don't, like, directly see it. Because this is one of the things about this combo. You're not really going to notice the effect too much. But, I mean, it's there, and it is going to give them less DPS. Going to fade, bounce an orb off of the wall that we could use if the Mei decided to chase us, but the Mei opted to go a different route. Enemy team's got to try and get into the point here. We can play it out here in the choke point. Big shatter from the Rhino over onto the Moira. We do eliminate her. In comes a Mei ult, but that means no one's going to be able to get through to the point in time. And we do take this round. Coalescence at the end to spare. MVP. 14k cash. The Freya MVP on their team this time. So the problem with this Freya build is it does scale quite a lot. A bit like my YouTube channel would if you hit the like button on the video. Appreciate it. Right. Let's have a look. So I'm going into my armor build here. Super Flexor. That's going to work quite well with Chain Grasp and Cross Orbital. Sundering, was it Veil or something? We're not going to get that one because I don't feel like they've got the overhealth. Phantasmic Flux can work. I want to buy that item because it's new. Phantasmic Flux's overhealth has been reduced to 50 from 100. Is it a good item still, a bad item? I think so, because you don't often get the full 100 anyway. It's more about the lifesteal and then just having that bit of excess. So we can certainly get that one as well. We're going to pick up Ballistic Buffer as well. And I can't tell you what else we got there. Ethereal Excision would be nice, but we can also transition towards an orb build with Phantasm. I think our Grasp is working out quite well here. Okay, yeah, so it was Super Flexor and Phantasmic Flux with Ballistic Buffer, I believe.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Going into round 4. Payload race map. Want to push up. Try and get that Chain Grasp early out on them. I mean, we might get some cooldowns out of them. We're going to have to fade. We don't actually need the Mega here, though, but we can just rotate around. Try and put damage out onto the Mercy. Wait, did I get Aerial Distressor? Maybe I did. I can't remember exactly what we got. Oh, okay, again. Could have probably faded that one. But I wanted to use as much as Chain Grasp as possible with Junkrat over the top of the Mega. If he got killed there, I would have felt that pain because I've done that a few times. Jumped over the Mega with Hot Boom and got eliminated because of it. Right, Cross Orbital Heal Orb. The Freya, let's reduce that attack speed with a Weapon Jammer here. Yeah, it's only 10%, but if you think about it, 10% attack speed costs quite a bit of cash. So that's effectively what that power's doing, but it's also enhancing my attack speed as well. Sigma taking a bit of damage, but with Mercy and Moira healing them. Enemy Moira using Coal. Yeah, let's fire our orbs in there. Okay, there's a Shatter, but there's also a Mate ult here as well. We don't really want to step in that. We're just trying to do any long-range Chain Grasp damage that we can. Oh, Briggs going for it. Trying to take down the Sigma. Sigma missed the rock as well. Chain Grasp coming in. Got to watch out for that ult. We don't have a fade to not escape it, but to just not get hit by it. An enemy team. Well played to them in all fairness. Oh no, we've gone the predictable route again. Freya immediately tracking us. Does take us down. We've got 5k damage already. Enemy Freya though on also 5.5k. But they have a Mercy damage amping them. I mean, maybe we... No, we don't. We have a Rhine shield helping us. Right, bobbing over onto the point. This is a good opportunity to go onto our payload here because somebody is out of line of sight pushing their payload. So that means we can take a fight with numbers advantage there. Oh, Mercy falling back to go get that Mega. Alright, okay, playing here. We've got 2 players on the objective. We can survive quite well here. Junkrat tires the spawn, but there was no one there and the spawn turrets basically dealt with that one. So again, I don't mind playing here because we're kind of making some objective progress. Sigma very, very low. We do rotate, read where the Sigma's going. I mean, we're not read it, we just saw it, right? But Sigma taken down. Coalescence is coming in. So watch this payload as well. May is moving it a bit. Yeah, fire cross orbital and then use our ultimate. May freeze comes in, but we've got no angle where we can heal the Rhine from with the Coalescence. Enemy team going to be making some good progress here. Heal orb. Oh, there's that combination. We survived really well against that. I mean, she was like really close range, just firing those bolts straight into us, and yeah, it didn't feel like it was like really, really bad. Good rally. We managed to take down the enemy Moira. Enemy team's in the lead though, so we've got to go up to their objective. There's only a few seconds left. Sigma takes some huge damage. So we've got this May. We've got to make sure that we're playing around the objectives here. Bounce our orb and make sure we're pushing R1. Can we take the lead? I mean, Sigma's over in spawn. We have killed the Freya and Mercy here. We're trying to get towards the point. We are in the lead. May's now here. Do take her down. Sigma also getting very, very low. Eliminated Moira. Just here to give us some more cash. Thank you very much. Freya as well. No, we're not going to get her in time, surely. So we'll just try and get the heal cash. 9,100 damage that round. With something like 4 or 5k healing. 5k nearly. Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking the survival item changes. I don't feel the need to go crazy stacking with weapon power, attack speed or anything in this kind of build when the survival items are so good. So what are we going to sell? We like all of our items, but we've got so much money. Yeah, I was looking at my armor build because I really don't know what to get. We could go for liquid nitrogen. We could also go for cyber venom. Obviously, the global DPS passive, so the global heal reduction passive makes cyber venom a little less important, but it's still good. I mean, it's going to be Eye of the Spider right? When we've got this much cash. The thing is, we can't really sell Shield Buster and get anything. Yeah, so... You know what? El Saka Suppressor could work. Booster Jets could also be a thing. That would give us a bit more cash that we could spend. Let's see. Eye of the Spider and the Closer. Yeah, I mean, this is weapon power heavy. But we still have that. Yeah, we still have Crusader Hydraulics. Along with Weapon Jammer, yeah, and Super Flexor as well, just to give our orbs a bit. Oi! We opt to change Super Serum instead of the Closer. So the Closer, you don't get the crit damage bonus, but you do get this reveal. Actually, I think on this map, the Closer would be better. But the thing that really pipped it for us is that we sold Phantasmic Flux, and I wanted to get some lifesteal. So the gadget, yeah, sure, Super Serum's got its active effect, which is huge, right? But it, as a base item, it's 10% attack speed and also some weapon lifesteal. So that should help us out, should synergize nicely. And we use the gadget through the shield as well. Wow, the damage is kind of nuts. That's just a combination of Chain Grasp, gadget, and a dream. Let's do that again. I mean, we don't have the gadget, but we can wait and try and put some damage over onto the Sigma. Moira walking forward, has to fade backwards. We do get it with Chain Grasp right at the end. Thank you, that 1 extra second. Otherwise, yeah, it would have expired by then. And I do like the fact that we can attack the Sigma shields. Like, even we're doing a little bit of damage to the Sigma, but we're also helping to break the shield. So it's like, otherwise we'd be looking to avoid the shield as much as possible, and then we're not contributing to our team, right? May rolling into the point. She's going to have to leave, surely. The enemy team really, really struggling to break through here. Moira has faded onto the point. I like the move. May also in point. I mean, she's very, very low. Brig with a shield bash. Takes him down. Rally now. Is she going to survive this? We'll try and do a bit of healing. We've got to fade out of that, though. Coalescence. It's not going to be enough. Moira does get taken down, though. There is a Frey on the point. We react to the Ashe way too slow. Could have definitely got some healing there. And wow, yeah, Freya's health not moving with that Mercy healing them as well. So enemy team are going to be able to take over the point, but we have got 87%. It's going to be quite hard for them, I think.
Dealt with cynics before.
Look at that, 476 health as well on our character. I really like this build. Yeah, the damage is a bit low. You could potentially add Cyber Venom to it. You can also just use the fact that we've built a few orb items, or powers even, and go into some, you know, end game orbs later on. Oh, here we go. We use the gadget. Can we get any kills? Chain Grasp dealing damage. It was pretty much for the full 4 seconds there. Okay, damage over onto Moira. Expecting it to go over to the point. We're reading them pretty badly. Moira taken down. Okay, Ashe in a bit of trouble. Oh, we got, that's it. The nice little combo from Brig as well as our Chain Grasp. But Sigma is still over onto the point. We know we can put out a lot of damage onto the Sigma here. May gonna roll around. It's a stall. There is a Mercy there. We've got to watch out for the res. Looks like she was thinking about it. Not gonna happen. May with the jet skates over onto the point. Use Coalescence. Enemy team. They had players here as well. But we are going to take the game. 74,000 cash earned, 43k damage. We get MVP. I mean, yeah, the survival items, don't sleep on them, guys. They are really, really strong this season. I'll definitely be making another video soon. Thank you, Dawn Breaking. Appreciate it. I'll be making another video soon covering the survival items a bit more. But anyway, guys, GG. I'll see you in the next one.